All right, hello English 2 students. We're here to look at assignment 2.09, Dream Psychology. This is an article by Sigmund Freud about the psychology of dreams. You may or may not have heard of Freud before. He's a very popular person in academia and academic history, rather, in psychology. He's referenced all over the place. He had some strange ideas and some good ideas, but a lot of people reference him to this day. Anyways, you're going to go to the assignment called Dream Psychology, Psychoanalysis for Beginners. You're going to read the introduction and then read the article itself. Then you have 10 quiz questions and 3 think questions, only 1 through 3. Again, always use textual evidence on those. So that's 13 total screenshots. So let's look over at the assignment itself. Here it is. We have a nice white horse, because everybody dreams of a white horse. Fun fact, over the weekend I had a dream that I was Iron Man, and it was actually extremely stressful because I was indeed saving the world. It was hard. So Freud would psychoanalyze that dream. I am not going to do that on this video, though. What is psychoanalysis? It's a set of theories and techniques surrounding human development, personality, and behavior. It was popularized around the turn of the 20th century by Austrian neurologist Sigmund Freud. He lived from 1856 to 1939. Initially, Freud's theories on the conscious and unconscious mind were viewed with a heavy skepticism by the medical community, but his work ultimately proved to be highly influential, and today he is considered the founding father of an entire field of study. In this excerpt from Dream Psychology, Freud discusses the relevance of dreams according to his hypothesis and offers up a dream of his own as a case study. Great. There is a little video here. Check it out for sure. We're going to go next to the read. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I have read through this all with another student on a WebEx. I know I did a lot of earlier assignments on WebEx and I didn't make a video for all of them. Kind of wish I would have, thinking back, because I know some students out there are still kind of behind in the class and could have benefited from that. However, the article is a kind of an easy read. It's a little bit long. It has some technical terms in there, but you can always Google a word if you're not sure. Basically, he's going to talk about how in the early pre-scientific days, people thought that dreams were essentially given to us by God, the devil, angels, or demons. They had extreme spiritual significance. Okay? And then came kind of a line of thought that they were just purely biological. That are just pictures in your brain. It's just your brain working through a couple things. Nothing too important happening there, right? Freud kind of ends up finding a middle ground where he doesn't necessarily think that your dreams have come from a god or a devil or some kind of supernatural being, but rather through psychoanalyzing the dream, so analyzing the psychology of the dream, you can figure out what your subconscious is trying to tell your conscious. And he gives one of his own dreams as an example, when he's at the dinner with a beautiful woman and he's eating spinach, and he then goes and analyzes that dream a little bit, how he would analyze with a patient of his, somebody seeking psychiatric care from him. So give the article a read, and then you're going to go over to quiz. You're going to answer the 10 quiz questions. Which of these ideas is best supported by the passages below? So you're going to read the big passage, and you're going to click one of these to best answer it. I think I've gone through almost all these quiz questions before with another student. Often is the case that you can immediately eliminate as an option 1 or 2 of the choices and really sink down into 1 or 2 answers. At that point, make sure you're really looking at the passage it's talking about and then answer it from there. Not all of these questions have a long passage to read after you just read the whole thing, but you do have to do a decent amount of reading here. But it's not bad, promise. And then the 3 think questions. So let's go over to think. There, it's up here. All right, so according to, you're just doing 1 through 3. What, according to Freud, were people's attitudes about dreams in pre-scientific times? How had this view changed by the time dream psychology was written? Be sure to cite the quotes. So let's just look at this one together really quick. Okay, so pre-scientific times is one of the very first lines of the piece of writing. In what we may term pre-scientific days, people were in no uncertainty about the interpretation of dreams. When they were recalled after awakening, they were regarded as either the friendly or hostile manifestation of some higher powers, demonical or divine. So just as I said earlier, pre-scientific times, you would interpret a dream based on how you thought a god or some kind of supernatural being would want to give you a message therein. So that's the pre-scientific day approach. And after you read the article, you'll know the later scientific approach that Freud thinks that he's really hammered home through psychoanalysis. That's the gist of this assignment. You can do it. If you need help, email me or Mrs. Frazier or your teacher, and we will help you. See ya.